Welcome back to your video tutorials. Today is day 19. Basically, today is the last day of your video tutorials. Okay, so this is day 19. 2. We're going to continue with the introduction to if statements or what if statement formulas. The exercise you use: open a new blank spreadsheet, use the save as command. Okay, we will save a what if statement or formulas introduction 2. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and drag this to the right hand side. Now, basically, this is gonna be something similar to what we did on the first exercise, the introduction. Okay, but in this case, I already have the spreadsheet. Okay, so anytime that you guys already have a spreadsheet and you guys wanna open the spreadsheet, see, I'm gonna open Excel. One click. Now, right here on this is a welcome window. On the left hand side, see, I have the recent, and right here I have true false logical formulas, my documents. Okay, so I'm gonna click into that, and then I'm gonna open this spreadsheet. Okay, now what if statements or formulas introduction to. Okay, now I already have this spreadsheet. Basically, you guys are gonna be creating this from scratch. Okay, this spreadsheet you guys are gonna create it from scratch. You guys will be able to do this. Okay, use a new blank, and then when you guys save it, okay, this is already my original copy. I'm gonna use save as command, and I'm gonna save this in the same place. And I'm gonna be using the what if statement or formulas introduction 2, and then I'm gonna click on save, and there we go. Okay, now let's go ahead and see some of the formulas here. Okay, so we're gonna continue with if logical formulas, true or false. Okay, so basically we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, small tables right here to use with logicals formulas. Okay, right here on the right hand side, see, remember that we have the equal, I mean the stance equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, greater than or equal to, and then we have the less than or equal to, and then not equal to. Okay, there you go. Okay, so let's see the first one. Okay, so right here, okay, we have some bonus hurdle, and then your sales. Okay, so let's say that right here. Okay, this is my table. Okay, the what if formulas or statements are used in a lot of places where they have sales. Okay, now in this case, okay, right here they're asking, okay, if you have $50,000 sales, okay, you will get a 500 bonus. Okay, now let's say over here we have, see the label ready, your sales. So this person, she has a 53,000, okay, sales. Okay, so now right here we're gonna create a formula. Do you get bonus? Okay, so we're just gonna create a yes or no, or true or false. Okay, now how we're gonna do that? We start with the equal sign. Okay, now we're open our parentheses, and in this case we're only gonna find that, okay, true or false. So now if we click on B8, okay, now we're gonna say, okay, so equal B8 C is greater than or equal to B6, because that's a bonus kernel. Yeah, that's the form, the statement. Okay, now if we hit enter, okay, let me see, okay, I missed one thing here. Okay, what I missed, see, I didn't close my parentheses. Okay, when we make a small mistake like this, see, Excel is gonna give you, see, it's gonna help us to correct it. So basically, right here is displaying equal v6 greater than or equal to v6 parentheses. I forgot to close my parentheses. So if I want to correct, I mean accept the correction, I click on yes, and there we go, it's true. Okay. Now, right here we're gonna get another one. Okay. Now let's say that right here we wanna say, okay, equals if we open the parentheses. Okay. and again VA, okay, now is greater than or equal to 50,000, which is the corner. Okay, now in this case we're gonna type it in 50, 1 2 3 50,000. Okay, because I'm gonna be using numbers. Okay, then there's gonna be a $500 bonus, comma, otherwise it's gonna be a 0, and then I close my parentheses. Okay, once I have this the formula C, if BA, okay, is greater than or equal to 50,000, then there's gonna be a $500 bonus, otherwise it's gonna be a 0. We hit enter, and there's a 500. Okay, we just create the spreadsheet. You guys wanna apply the format too. Okay, the number format that you guys wanna use. So when we get the result, this is gonna be format with the accounting. Okay, now let's say that if this is gonna work, let's say that the sales was $49,999. 49,000. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's see, 49,999.99, and then we hit enter. Okay, see, it's just for 1 penny. Okay, now we didn't reach the bonus hurdle, and that's gonna become false. And bonus 0. Okay, so there you go. I'm gonna hit undo, and there we have. Okay, the true or false. Great. Now right here we have another small table. Okay, so that we have some debit numbers, credit numbers. Okay, so there's 45, 26. Okay, and then we have a total, right? So we can get a total label here. I'm gonna line this to the right hand side. Okay. Now we have 245 debits and 245 credits. Okay, is this in balance? Okay, so let's go ahead and get there. Okay, yes or no, or true or false. So we have equals if E11 equals F11. What happened? When we hit enter, we get true. Okay, so equals E11 is equals F11. That's true. Okay, now right here, the other one. Let's say that we want to get some text. Instead of true, we want to get it here imbalance or not imbalance. Okay, so that's gonna be equals if open your parentheses. Now we have, let's see, if 11, okay, is equal to F11, comma, parentheses. Then I wanna have display in balance. Close the quotes, comma, open your quotes, and then we're gonna say no, not in balance, because we're close, because the parentheses, and then we hit enter. Okay, so these two numbers are equal, so it is in balance. Okay, now let's say that right here we type 245. Now 245, 250. Enter. See, right away we get false, imbalance, false, and not imbalance. Okay, so once we create our spreadsheet, we could just use it and use it over and over again. Perfect. Now, right here we have another one. Okay, and again, true or false. Okay, so this is employee, the sales, bonus. True or false? Bonus, yes or no? Okay, perfect. So we had the salespersons. These are the sales. Now the bonus score is 15,000. Okay, so let's go ahead and, okay, we want to get a true or false. Okay, so equals, okay, J4 is greater or equal to 15. That's true. Okay, Now, in this case, to save time, okay, we're gonna copy the formula using the fill handle. Now we are gonna get through, and through. Remember that the fill handle is always gonna be very useful to fill the formulas. But now we had to make sure that we had the correct numbers. Okay, 19. Okay, that's true. That's greater than or equal to 15. But when we get to Joanne, see, that's 14,000. Okay, so let's check this formula. Let's double click. Okay, and then we see we have equals JC 6 is greater than or equal to J13. See, so Excel jumps into this other cell. Okay, we had used we've been through this before when we use a fill handle. Okay, and could copy the formula. We could also use it here when we have logical or true or false. Okay, or what if formulas. Okay, so I'm gonna click into the cell, and basically I'm gonna tell, to the cell, I'm gonna tell Excel that I wanna use this. Okay, the bonus photo, which is J11 on every single formula. So I'm gonna bring my pointer up here into the formula bar, and then I'm gonna use a shortcut. Remember that is F4. F4 is gonna apply the dollar sign before the J and after the J, and that's gonna make it like a static cell. So when we copy the formula, see, every single formula is going to be using this cell reference. And now, see, we have false, true, 15,000 is equal or greater, right? And then 13 is false and false. Okay, so be careful when you use, okay, the fill handle. Okay, now right here we get, okay, is this person gonna get a bonus? Okay, so we wanna get the text here, yes or no. Okay, so we begin with equal if parentheses. Now we have J4. If J4 is greater than or equal to J11, comma, then we wanna see yes. Okay, comma, open your quotes, and then we say no, close your quotes, and we close the parentheses. We close the parentheses. So there's the formula. Okay, if J4 is greater than or equal to J11, we wanna see yes or no. Okay, so we separate J11 with a comma, we open the quotes, yes, close the quotes, another comma to separate the statement, quotes, no, quotes, parentheses. Okay, anytime that you guys want to get, okay, a text, we use the quotes. Okay, if it is only going to be numbers, we don't need the quotes. Okay, in this case, the true, let me hit enter. So in this case, true, false, we don't even need to use that, okay? Because this is going to give us true or false. Okay, so here's the formula. Okay, yes, that's over. It's greater than or equal to. Now let's go ahead and copy the formula, and the same thing's gonna happen. See, Excel is just using the next cell below. Great. So we're gonna come back up here. Now in this case, we are gonna be using J11, right? So I'm gonna click into J11, and I'm gonna click on my F4. Just one click on F4, see there's my dollar sign. Before J and after J, we hit enter. Now I'm gonna go ahead and copy this formula using the fill handle. And now we have yes, yes, no, yes, no, no. Okay, great. So this is working good. Okay, for equal or pass. Okay. Okay, let's just get it. It's gonna get a number here. Okay, 750. Okay, so let's say that this is gonna be their bonus. Okay, and I'm gonna get the bonus here. But you guys are more than welcome to do that. Okay, now I'm gonna scroll down and let's see, we have another one. Okay, another table here. Okay, so there's employees, sales. Okay, the bonus score is 20,000. Okay, so right here we're gonna get, okay, um, our results. Okay, yes or no. Okay, now here's a bonus score, okay? If the employee has 20,000, okay, their his sales is 20,000 or more, he will get a bonus, okay? So we're gonna get yes or no. And then on the other one, we are gonna get the bonus, okay? Because if they go over the 20,000, they're gonna have a 3%, okay, bonus from the sales, okay? From the okay, so now let's go ahead. So that's gonna be okay equals if we open parentheses, okay, we select the cell B16. Now if this is greater than or equal to, okay, from now greater than or equal, now what's going on? Okay, greater than or equal to 20,000. We don't have a cell reference, right? So we're gonna type in 20,000. Now, when you guys type in whole numbers here, don't, in this case, like 20,000, don't use a comma. Because, see, right here we use the commas to separate one value from the other. We open the quotes, we're gonna say yes, close your quotes, open another comma, open your quotes, and then we say no, close your quotes, and then we close the parentheses. Okay? So if B16 is greater than or equal to 20,000, you wanna say yes or otherwise no. Enter. And there we go. That's a yes. Now I'm gonna use the fill handle, and because we don't have a cell reference like in the other one, see? We don't need to apply the dollar sign to the cell reference. There you go. Okay, now what's gonna be the bonus amount? Okay, so again we have equals if we open our parentheses. Okay, and again this 16 is greater than or equal to 20,000, comma, then we wanna have the 16 multiplied by 0.03. And then we close our parentheses. Okay, so if B16 is greater than or equal to 20,000, then we wanna multiply B16 times 0.03. That's the percent of 3. Okay, that's the 3% over the total, the 0.03. Now we hit enter, and that's gonna be the bonus amount. Okay, can we copy the formula? Yes, of course. We can copy the formula. Okay, now what happened here? I'm gonna double click into the cell and see what happened. Okay, now right here we have false. Okay, now why we have false here? Okay, great. So what we are getting false here? Okay, let's go back to the first one. Okay, now we're just gonna have to do this. Okay, at the end I'm gonna apply a little comma. Okay, and then we're gonna hit enter. Okay, now I'm gonna copy the formula again. Okay, and just by doing that, see, applying this little comma, okay, it's gonna give me the 0. Okay, because we don't need to type in anything here, right? Remember the comma is gonna separate one segment from the other, so I mean that's gonna be a 0. See, we could just type in, 0, and hit enter, and again it's gonna give me the 0. See? Now I'm gonna come back up here to the original and type in 0, enter, and then I'm gonna copy the formula again. Okay, there you go. We're gonna have some extra decimals. So anytime that this happens, what we're gonna do, we're gonna be adding decimals, and then we're gonna be removing some decimals. Okay, now what's gonna happen here? See, we have the 2 decimals, we have the whole numbers. And one more thing, okay, I'm gonna be using the counting style. and now we say no zero. There you go. Okay. Um, Perfect. Now right here, how about if we get another label, okay? And we say, okay. So let's go ahead and see. No, we're not gonna need another, okay? So this is just a bonus, okay? It's just a bonus. So those employees probably have they have a salary. If they go over on the sales, they're just gonna get a bonus, okay? So there we go. Okay, so there's our statements. Make sure you just click on save. Okay, we have the logical formulas, true or false. Okay, imbalance, true and false, yes or no. Okay, and then we have again bonus and the bonus amount. Okay, make sure you just click on save and close this window. Okay, and this is day 19, true. Okay, this is the last day. I just want to take a little moment here to thank you, all of you guys. Okay, some of you guys are gonna be attending my webinar sessions. Okay, some of you guys are gonna be using, are gonna be using only the DVDs. Okay, I just wanna welcome, thank you. I just wanna thank you for your patience. Okay, for following along and for selecting us as your school's instructors. Okay. Well, thank you so much. And remember, my email, you guys have the school email and my personal email. If you guys ever need something, write me an email. Okay, and I will get back to you guys. Thank you so much, and you guys have a great day. And just remember, okay, we need to practice, practice, practice. That's what is gonna make us better. I wish you the best and good luck. Bye bye.